Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So there's something on my mind, right, that I've been thinking about. Why can someone tell me why people just like to take advantage of others? Like why do people like taking advantage of others? Tell me why. Why? Why do people think like they have any right at all to take advantage of others? And I want to tell you, if you are such a person, shame on you. But if you are the victim, then I'm here to tell you to learn to say no to people who take advantage of others. There are people who never like check up on you. They don't really care about you, your well-being, your welfare. They don't really care about you. But the only time they would ever remember you, it's when like they need something from you. It doesn't make sense to me. You don't check up on me. You don't know how I'm doing. You don't know the state of my finances. You don't ask because you I, you don't I don't matter to you, but you think it's right that when you need something, you come and ask me. That's not nice. It's not nice at all. So then I one thing I'm starting to learn. I'm the type that like when I find it very difficult to say no to people because I'm like, oh God, like next time I see them, I might not be able to like approach them, or it's going to like destroy my relationship with people, because when I say no to them, then it's like that's how I feel. I feel bad like if I'm not able to help people when they ask me for help, like when they ask me for something, and I sometimes I'm in a very tight space myself, and then people come to ask me for something, but because I feel bad, like I stretch myself so hard to like give whatever they are asking for. I feel that's not healthy at all. You don't have to deny yourself the comforts like to please people. That's kind of like pleasing people. Is that like pleasing people? Because I'm not trying to please anyone. I'm not trying to paint any kind of picture, but I just feel like if I'm not able to give whatever they are asking for, then probably when I see them, I would feel bad. But it's not my fault that I might not have what you're asking for. So now I'm trying to set a boundary, because it's actually happened to me before. So there's this story, like I'm just going to say this quick story. So I did my masters in the UK, right? And I was on scholarship, so I got to save a bit of my money when, like, before I finished my scholarship, I was able to save a bit of my stipend. And so when I went back to Ghana, there was this friend, like, not a friend. When I went back to Ghana, well, before I went to do my masters, after I had completed school, I was job searching, and then someone recommended another person. Let's call this person Mark. So someone recommended Mark to me because Mark was kind of like a manager of an organization. So this my friend thought Mark could help me. So I actually, even I didn't get the job. It was just an internship position there, but I at that point in my life I needed like a job, and so I couldn't get any job with them. But this person like became a contact. This person became a contact. I spoke to this person like a few times, and so when I went to do my masters and I came back, I think this person like reached out to me one day and was asking me to like help him with an amount of money. And I was like, oh, okay, I might as well just like give him a bit of the money I had on me when I came back. So because he said he was in dire need of the money. You know, human beings, like they come to you, the song they sing to get money out of you is not the same song like when it's time to pay. Sometimes people take money from you, and when it's time to pay, it becomes like a completely different, they become completely different people. Sometimes because of your own money, people could like paint you, so like they could paint you as the evil one, like because you want your money back. Why do people do that? That's what I'm saying, that We have to start learning how to say no. If you're someone like me who likes to like give because you think you would feel bad if you're not able to help people out. I mean, you should be able to, if someone is asking you for like 100 pound, you should, if you can't give 100 pound, you should be able to, if you can give like 10 pound, that should be it. You should give money. If someone asks you for money, give money that if they don't pay back later, it's not going to affect your pocket. It's not going to strain your relationship with people, because money strains like relationship. Money can like destroy relationships from like the greatest relationships from like a great point of like 100 to like 0 real quick. Okay, so back to my story. This guy asked me for money, and it was actually a huge sum of money. I gave the money to this guy because, like, he was actually begging, pleading that he really needed money to sort something out. I don't really remember it now. It's been like a few years. I don't really remember what he needed the money for, but I gave the money to him because he promised that. I mean, at that time, I didn't know, like, oh, I was like, well, I'm going to take him by his word. If he's promised that he's going to like pay, then he's definitely going to pay. Like, naive me, innocent me, like trusting human beings. Anyway, so I gave this guy the money, and when it was time to pay, the timeline he gave me was up. I wasn't hearing from him. And one thing also, why is that when people ask you for money and it's time to pay, instead of them to like come to you and be like, oh girl, I actually promised you I was going to like pay at this time, but it's rather unfortunate I'm not able to pay due to this or that reason. Could you please like give me a few more weeks to sort you out? People don't do that. People don't do that. They actually wait till you have to approach them yourself, and then sometimes it turns into something else, and sometimes they even ignore you. So this guy, the first few times I asked for my money, he was like, I'm going to pay you, but he never gave me time frame that he would use to pay. So I kept asking him for the money. I kept asking him for the money. Sometimes he would ignore me. I had to threaten him with the police. This guy wouldn't budge. He wouldn't pay me my money. Like, I had to employ like several reasons. So while this was going on, another friend of mine, like this, a female, came to ask me to help her with some money to. So I don't know why, like, people keep asking me for money. I don't portray myself in any type of way, but probably people know I'm kind, so I don't know. But now I'm learning to say no. So don't think you can come and ask me for anything and I can just, it's in very rare situations, and that even that I'll give you what I can, so that even if you don't pay back, I wouldn't feel it. Yeah. So this other friend of mine came to, like, this actually a good friend, now an ex-friend, came to also ask me for money. So I was like, you know what? This person has taken this amount of money from me, which could sort out your problem about 10 times, right? And I have told Mark that the money I gave him is someone else's money, so he has to give the money back to me to be able to pay this person back. So why don't you, it was just a suggestion, right? And I was like, so why don't you like contact Mark and tell him that I took an amount of money from, well, the money is actually mine, but this was just like a plan to get the money from. I thought it would work. I thought it would be a great plan to like get the money from Mark, right? So I told my friend to reach out to Mark and tell Mark that the money I gave him belongs to the ex-friend. So this ex-friend had just started seeing a guy. Just so you know, let me explain this better for you to know what I'm talking about. So I've been friends with this person for almost like 4 5 years. That's my ex-friend, right? And as at the time she asked me for the money, she had just started seeing this guy. I think they were just at the getting to know each other stage, so I would even call that dating, right? And so this friend of mine came back to me and she was like, oh, I spoke to my new boyfriend, in quotes, because I wouldn't call that boyfriend because they weren't dating at the time. Oh, I spoke to my boyfriend about it and he was like, I shouldn't do it. I was like, oh, okay, you needed help and I thought I could help you by you helping me, because I had told the guy that the money belonged to someone else, right? But she came back and she was like, okay, so she chose like the new person, this new person she was starting to, she chose to listen to him, and then she left me to fight for my own money. And I also couldn't help her because I had some money hanging somewhere else, and if a friend can't help me, then I mean, I'm sorry, where do I get extra money to like help you? So I couldn't help this friend, and then she also, I don't know, and I was like, well, this wasn't the first time this friend had like done something like shown me the red flag in our friendship. So like I just had to, I wasn't petty, but I just had to like cut her off, because I'm like, girl, like, sister code, what is your sister code, girl? I mean, I knew you way before like you got to know this guy, and just help her sister out, just help me out, and then help you out. Because if she had taken the money, then I'll know that, oh, my money is with my friend. I could give her whatever time frame she needed to like pay back, because she's my friend and I know that I can get, I'll rather trust my money with her than with a stranger. Like, yeah, with a stranger, I would call Mark a stranger, because I didn't really know him like that. Yeah. So finally, like, I kept asking him, and then he finally paid like my money. So that was good, though it took time, but I was able to finally get my money off him. So like, the long and short of this story I've just told is that learn to say no to, and then like, my relationship, like, I lost my friend, I lost like that friendship with Mark as well. You see, because that's what money can cause. And people don't only take advantage of you financially, people can ask you to do stuff for them, but they wouldn't be there for you. People would ask you to, you would be present in their lives, and friends would use you, like, when they want, they would use you, but when it comes to them helping you out, then they are nowhere to be found. There are so many ways people take advantage of you. So what I'm trying to say is, if that friendship, if it's not a win-win situation for both of you, then my brother, my sister, that's friendship. It's not like giving. That's not the kind of friendship you want to find yourself in. A friend should be able to be there for you. No, even, it's not just friends who take advantage. Even strangers sometimes try to take advantage of you. So you should watch out for all those people. Learn to say no, set boundaries. Once you realize that this person is taking advantage of me, even boyfriends and girlfriends in relationships take advantage of each other. So watch out. Learn to say no, so that people stop taking advantage of you. People think you are weak when you don't do anything, and then they keep taking advantage of you. So my word to you today is, learn to say no to people, so that they stop taking advantage of you. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. If you did, I would like to hear your stories as well. Has anyone taken advantage of you? Do you still have friendship with that person? Are you still friends with that person? What happened to your friendship? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be in the comment section, like, reading through your comments. Till the next video, stick and stay. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.